look at the irony. The people who defend the nation, सरकार उन्हीं से लड़ रही है in courts. Supreme Court even admonished the Ministry of Defense and called it as a compulsive litigant against its own will. And recently उन्होंने फाइन भी इम्पोज किया उन पे मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डिफेंस पे फॉर डिलेइंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ जस्टिस. Even pension and disability claims are routinely contested by Ministry of Defense. And why are soldiers going to courts? Are they going for power? For privilege? No, just fair pay. For years now, armed forces have been demanding for one thing, NFU, non-functional upgradation. Sounds technical, but it is not. It is simple. NFU means even अगर आपका promotion नहीं होता है तो भी आपकी salary and status will rise along with your batchmates. और this system already exists for IAS, IPS and other group A services including CRPF, ITBPM. तो ये लोग तो they can keep moving up even without promotions. But a soldier hits a wall. अब anomaly क्या है? All civil servants reach a stage of at least joint secretary जो कि equivalent है major general की. अब इसके साथ साथ he can be transferred to any department, fishery, agriculture, industry, textiles, mining, even PSUs, ITBP, CRPF, RAW and IB and so on. So he gets numerous avenues of promotion and of course with that financial growth. लेकिन ट्विस्ट कहाँ है? आर्म फोर्सेस के साथ ये एवेन्यूज है ही नहीं, वो तो अपने ही उसमें फंसे हुए हैं. सो ही स्टैग्नेट्स. अब आर्मी में ओनली 30% ऑफ द ऑफिसर्स वो कर्नल रैंक तक पहुंच पाते हैं एंड लेस देन 1% बिकम मेजर. वेयर इज इन ग्रुप ए सर्विसेज एवरीवन रीचेस दैट लेवल ऑफ जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी इक्वल टू मेजर. So, and it does not happen in armed forces because they are incapable. It happens because the hierarchy is too steep. And armed forces have to be very professional. They have to not only fight but defeat the enemy. You cannot make the transport plane का pilot है उसको fighter pilot बना देते हैं. Supply corps का officer है उसको infantry battalion command करने को दे देते हैं. In addition to that, most of them retire at the age of 54, 55. और पोस्ट रिटायरमेंट बेनिफिट्स अपॉर्चुनिटीज बड़ी लिमिटेड है. सो एनएफयू उनको प्रमोशन तो नहीं देगा लेकिन एटलीस्ट पेरिटी तो देगा. सो आर्म फोर्सेस मेन नॉट ओनली स्टैग्नेट, दे अर्न लेस एंड अर्न लेस पेंशन ऑल्सो बिकॉज पेंशन तो कैलकुलेट होती है लास्ट पे ड्रॉज. अब गवर्नमेंट बड़ी सिली एक्सक्यूजेस देती है इन सब के कि आर्म फोर्सेस ग्रुप ए सर्विसेज नहीं है, इट इज टू एक्सपेंसिव. Now, these are ridiculous excuses because same system can afford the rising salaries of every bureaucrat, every police officer, CRPF, ITBP, and even parliamentarians. उनके भी perks देती है. Almost 75 lakhs per annum is spent on maintaining a parliamentarian. So it raises very uncomfortable questions. The first one is unfunded liability versus limited liability. Armed forces personal liability to the state is full, total, मतलब जिंदगी भी दे देंगे हम, but the state's liability to them, to the officer, to the armed forces personnel is limited by budgetary constraints. तो एक तरफ तो हम unfunded liability, unlimited liability है और दूसरी तरफ limited liability. Second, soldier is not asking for anything that is not being given to others. सबको मिल रहा है. But the government is showing selective austerity. या तो सबके लिए करो या फिर सबके लिए मना कर दो. Supreme Court of India, pay commissions, tribunals have all approved this NFU. Yet the government keeps resisting. आज ये स्थिति है कि 11,000 cases are pending in the courts. Soldiers versus government. Think about it. कि soldiers are fighting their own government or vice versa for justice. Most did not join the armed forces with money in mind. They joined for the love of uniform. They joined for passion to fight the enemy, Now, many left IITs and NITs. I am one of them who left NIT and chose hardships over comfort. No regrets. But there is an expectation that they would get respect and recognition and fairness. NFU won't break the system. It won't change the hierarchy either. But denying it sends a message that those who defend the nation, they have unlimited liability towards the nation and the nation has limited liability for them. The real question is not legal, it is moral. Should those who protect the nation have to fight it out for fairness? Decide for yourself. Thank you. Jai Hind.